love the color of your car. मैं तेरे को 8.5 लाख देगा.
अच्छा है.
पीछे पब्लिक बेटा यहाँ से नहीं पीछे से आकर गेट दिया है तो तभी चालू करेगा अरे म्यूजिक चालू कर दे सॉरी wait for the students to come.
Good morning and namaste to everyone. Before we begin, a humble request to all to mute your mobile phones to avoid any interruptions. Thank you so much. A hearty welcome to all of you on this grand and pleasant morning commemorating the 81st Foundation Day celebrations of Somaiya Vidyavihar. Ajaz Khan, my co-anchor, and I, Geeta Shashidharan, are honored to be your hosts for today. Ishvaraha mama rakshanakarta, which means God is my protector. We commence this glorious morning by invoking the grace of God with our campus prayer recited by the students of the Somaiya School. May I request everyone to rise for the prayer.
Svitanam Mukam Karoti Vachayam Pangum Langayati Girit Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Om Namo Devi Saraswati Vajibirvajinivati Hiva Avitravatu Chodayatri Sumratanam Chetanti Sumatinam Yatyam Yade Saraswati Om Usatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Vidyorma Amritam Gamaya Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Varitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Sarvitram Sukhina Vasantu Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashit Dukhamamyat Om Shanti Shanti
Thank you, student.
Thank you.
Take over the mic.
Thank you, students. Good morning, everyone. For the ceremonial lighting of the auspicious lamp, now I invite to the dais our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, President Somaiya Vidyavihar and Honorable Chancellor Sri Samir Somaiya, Secretary Somaiya Vidyavihar Trust, Lieutenant General Jagbir Singh Sir, Vice Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar University, Professor V.N. Rajashekaran Pillai, and Provost Somaiya Vidyavihar, Dr. Raghunathan Sevgaonkar. We request you to please do the honor of lighting of the lamp. Light is considered as the symbol of auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance. Light brings brightness with it and dispel the darkness.
दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपः सर्वतामोपः दीपेन साध्यते सर्वं संध्यादीप नमस्तुते.
It is the light of the lamp that pervades all the existence. A lamp removes all darkness. It is by the lamp that one can achieve everything. O lamp that denotes transitions, I bow down to you. They're still lighting them. It takes time.
Thank you. May I now invite Sri Rudraksha Sakrikar to recite an invocation in Sanskrit.
Om Yasmat Jatam Jagat Sarvam Yasminneva Praliyate Yenedan Dharyate Chaiva Tasmai Jnanatmane Namaha. सोमय्या विद्याविहारस्य वर्धापन दिवसम् उपलक्ष्य आयोजितेऽस्मिन् कार्यक्रमे उपस्थितानां सर्वेषां हार्दं स्वागतम्. सोमय्या विद्याविहारस्य अध्यक्षाः विद्यापीठस्य कुलपतिवर्याः श्री समीर सोमय्या महोदयाः, विद्याविहारस्य शैक्षणिक संस्थानां प्रमुखाः मार्गदर्शकाः डॉक्टर रघुनाथ शेवगांवकर महोदयाः, कुलपतिवर्याः प्रोफेसर वी.एन. राजशेखरन पिल्लै महोदयाः, लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल जगबीर सिंह महाभागाः तथा कार्यक्रमस्य अस्य मुख्य अतिथयः डॉक्टर सव्यसाची मुखर्जी मान्याः, उपस्थिताः अध्यापकाः, विद्यार्थिनाः, नमो नमः. पूज्यैः पद्मभूषण करमशी सोमय्या महोदयैः विद्याविहारस्य स्थापना कृता. तान् प्रति कृतज्ञतां प्रकटीकर्तुं वयम् अत्र समुपस्थिताः. दिवसोऽयम् अस्माकं कृते अतीव शुभ उत्सव इव वर्तते. आधुनिकशिक्षणपद्धतिषु प्राचीनज्ञानपरम्परायाः नीतिमूल्यानाम् अपि समावेशः आवश्यकः इति मत्वा संस्थापकैः विद्याविहारस्य स्थापना कृता. भारतशासनेन पद्मभूषण इति उपाधिना करमशी महोदयानां कार्यस्य यथा योग्यः गौरवः कृतः. न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते इति गीतावचनं सार्थकम् एव भवति. विविधानां ज्ञानशाखानाम् अध्ययनम् अध्यापनम् अत्र विद्याविहारे भवति इति अस्माकं वैशिष्ट्यं वर्तते. संस्थापना दिवसे ये अध्यापकाः कर्मचारिणः विशिष्टं कार्यं कुर्वन्ति तेषां गौरवः अभिनन्दनं भविष्यति. विद्याविहारस्य सुकीर्तिं गौरवश्च सर्वासु दिक्षु प्रसृतं स्यात् इति शुभकामनां प्रकटय्य विरमामि. नमो नमः.
Thank you, sir. Now it's my pleasure to call upon Provost Somaiya Vidyavihar, Dr. Raghunath Sevgaonkar, to deliver a welcome address.
today's chief guest, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, Director General of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, Mumbai, Chairman Mr. Somaiya, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, distinguished guests, heads of the institutions, faculty, staff, and students. Good morning. It is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome you all for the 81st Foundation Day celebration of Somaiya Vidyavihar. Somaiya Group has been actively and responsibly engaged in education, healthcare, social welfare, and promotion of culture for 3 generations. It was founded on the belief that education is an important pillar of nation building. A quality education and value system is the only way to transform the society. It is the duty of the privileged to provide education to the needy. Starting with the first rural school in 1942, Somaiya Vidyavihar Trust was founded in 1959 to provide quality holistic education by Padma Bhushan Shri Karamchi Bhai Jethabhai Somaiya, an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. He believed that an all-round education must integrate Indian culture, values, and morality into the curriculum. He lived by the principle that we must give back to the society multifold. Believing that philanthropy has to be beyond giving out funds, he founded and promoted a number of public institutions of national interest, including hospitals, education and cultural institutions in rural and urban India. Shri K.J. Somaiya guided Somaiya Vidyavihar until 1999. His son, Dr. S.K. Somaiya, was at the helm of affairs till 2010. Presently, Shri Samir Somaiya, a Cornell University and Harvard Business School alumnus, is the president. Jnana Devatu Kaivalyam, knowledge only liberates, remains our motto as we strive to excel in our educational endeavors. Somaiya Vidyavihar encompasses 34 institutions with more than 40,000 students and 3,000 faculty and staff. Its educational institutes are spread across 2 main campuses at Mumbai, a 50-acre campus at Vidyavihar, where we are sitting now, and a 28-acre campus at Sion. A number of smaller campuses across rural Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Gujarat are also there under the Somaiya Trust. Somaiya educational institutions offer a wide range of programs at the undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral level. Somaiya Vidyavihar campus also offers vocational programs in addition to junior colleges and schools in English, Gujarati, Marathi medium from pre-primary level. Somaiya Vidyavihar is a place where knowledge is created, preserved, and disseminated. It is well known for its wide range of disciplines: science, technology, medicine, engineering, management, sports, humanities and social sciences, commerce, performing arts, mass communication, music, yoga, and faiths and cultures of India. Somaiya Vidyavihar, a private state university, has been established under the trust in 2019. The university is marching ahead to become a world-renowned university under the able guidance of Mr. Samir Somaiya, the Chancellor and President of Somaiya Vidyavihar University and the Chairman of Somaiya Trust. Somaiya Vidyavihar gratefully acknowledges the contributions made by various stakeholders, the trustees, advisors, management team, faculty, student, and staff in making Somaiya Vidyavihar what it is today. On this Foundation Day, I extend my greetings and best wishes and welcome you all for this celebration. And you have a great time here on the campus of Somaiya Vidyavihar. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. Sorry for this interruption. It is undeniably my privilege to introduce our illustrious chief guest, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, who is well known for his laudable efforts in preserving the rich heritage and culture of India. We are overjoyed to have you here amidst us. Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee is a Director General of CSMVS, an acronym for Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya in Mumbai, which is a premier cultural institution and museum in India, and is also a part of the Victorian and Art Deco Ensemble UNESCO World Heritage Site. He is also the director of the postgraduate diploma program in museology and art conservation, affiliated to the University of Mumbai at CSMVS. Under his leadership since 2007, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya has undergone extensive modernization that includes the refurbishment of the main building of the museum, its comprehensive conservation restoration, the founding of a well-equipped conservation center, a new children's museum, an institutional archive, new galleries, and several research and educational initiatives. In 2010, UNESCO awarded the museum the 2010 Asia Pacific Heritage Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation in recognition of Mr. Mukherjee's initiatives. He has organized several art exhibitions and international shows, written and overseen publications, and developed conservation projects, exchange programs, and archive projects in partnership with museums worldwide. He's a frequent lecturer and active member of many professional committees, more particularly the Bizot Group, a distinguished group of international museum directors, and the UK Arts and Humanities Research Council. He has also been a fellow of the Nehru Trust and the Salzburg Global Seminar. In the year 2016-17, Bombay Management Association conferred on him the Special Jury Mention Award in recognition of his outstanding contribution towards the preservation of Indian culture and enhancing the glory of the museum. Mr. Mukherjee was awarded the Citizen of Mumbai 2021-22 award by the Rotary Club of Mumbai for his outstanding work in the field of culture. Not to forget to mention, the University of Edinburgh has presented him the degree of Doctor Honoris Causa for the transformation of CSMVS to a vibrant, engaged cultural catalyst in Mumbai. He is also an elected international honorary member of the prestigious American Academy of Arts and Sciences since 2022. It is a pleasure to invite our President, Somaiya Vidyavihar, and Honorable Chancellor, Somaiya Vidyavihar University, Shri Samesh Somaiya, to present a memento to Mr. Mukherjee as a token of our appreciation. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. I'm now elated to call upon our chief guest, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, to deliver the keynote address.
Good morning. Today I have learned many things from our young teachers. And learning is no end. At times, I feel one life is not sufficient. Many things I didn't know. So I was quite surprised. And thank you, students, for reminding us our childhood. We forgot completely living in urban setup and struggling morning to evening. And that is something for few moments, I went back to childhood and thinking about, again, Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore. He didn't write his autobiography, but he wrote his childhood. Chelebela. Good morning, colleagues and friends. Wish you a very happy 81st Foundation Day celebration. It's an honor and a privilege to be part of an institution that deeply believes in naturalism, humanism, internationalism, and idealism. Thank you, Sri Shamir Somaiya, President Somaiya Vidyavihar, and Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar University, for inviting me to deliver the keynote address. I was a little surprised, when he contacted me, museum director in academia, inviting to address the gathering, keynote address. That's why, so much interested in culture and heritage. In today's world, very few people talk about cultural heritage. And then I realized, Somaiya, because I'm part of Somaiya family, Buddhist studies on their committee. There are very few universities in the country take interest in humanities. Everyone taking interest in science and technology. And wherever I go, I have done some research, the budgetary allocation for humanities, I think you have to see with the magnifying glass. But here is one institute takes deep interest in humanities, and thank you so much for that. Thank you, Dr. Raghunath Shevgaonkar, Vice Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar, for the welcome. And thank you all for your patience. According to Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, I'll be referring off and on. I'm from Shantiniketan. Shantiniketan is my native place, so you have to forgive me. I quote Rabindranath Tagore, he writes, "Education means enabling the mind to find out that ultimate truth which emancipates us from the bondage of dust and gives us wealth, not things, but of inner light. Not of power, but of love. It is a process of enlightenment. It is divine wealth. It helps in realization of truth," unquote. He says further, I quote, "Teaching must be one with culture, spiritual, intellectual, aesthetic, economic, and social. True education is to realize at every step how our training and knowledge have an organic connection with our surroundings," unquote. Whatever, little opportunity I got to study this institute, I felt, to some extent, based on Tagore's philosophy, Padma Bhushan Sri K.J. Somaiya had created a little Shantiniketan here in suburban Mumbai. We could see interdisciplinary approach in your education objective, and that is something I appreciate, which is very rare in today's world. Now I wish to address an issue that many thinkers feel a matter of concern. The research examines critically the adverse impact of globalization, technology, and power politics on cultural heritage. So please, forgive me if I make a little, provocative statement. As the world gets more and more globally homogeneous and the notion of identity gets increasingly complicated, it is important for countries, more particularly developed and developing countries, Asia, Africa, Latin America, and Middle East, and their people of diverse cultures to have places where they can come and see themselves, their roots, their history, memories, and future. According to many, museums, educational institutes, heritage, and cultural spaces are decisively the only public places for different communities or immigrants living in metros and cities to explore and understand their past and also to reinvent their identity in a rapidly changing globalized world. Though there exist numerous threat perceptions to cultural heritage in the world, such as human ignorance, religious intolerance, economic imbalance, social inequality, climate change, natural disaster, social conflict, war, theft, illicit trade, and terrorism. The three major direct and indirect threats come from globalization, technology, and power politics. And these are the things, we don't see, things we do not see. The task of sustaining or sustainability of cultural heritage, preserving traditions, practices, languages, and beliefs in the face of constant social and technical change becomes subject to considerable community and generational tensions. Over the past 2 decades, a kind of silent cultural invasion has taken place in many countries. Developments in newspapers, photography, cinema, music, radio, television, video and DVD, computer, multimedia, cyberspace have ushered in new socio-economic and socio-cultural balance or imbalance, as you may interpret, between those who hold power and authority, whether political, social, economic, or cultural, and the large population in the country upon whom the products of industrialized culture are showered. These products of the culture industry no longer affect only a few intellectuals or elite, but control and mold the entire section of young minds through comics, popular publications, and electronic media. People may have a complacent feeling of freedom of choice with least knowledge that their so-called freedom has been dictated somewhere else, several years in advance in the production chain. We are simply passive consumer of such cultural industry products. A few selective examples of immediate impact of globalization and technology are provided. I just wanted to share. One such example is loss of linguistic diversity and identity. According to a recent survey by People's Linguistic Survey of India, the people of India used to speak 780 languages, but 220 languages have disappeared in the past 50 years. Just imagine, 220 Indian languages have disappeared in the past 50 years. And another 150 could vanish in the next half century. As speakers die and their children join the majority's language and refuse to learn their ancestral tongues. For instance, Odisha has one of the most diverse tribal populations in India, with 62 tribes, including 13 primitive tribes residing in the state. They speak 72 mother tongues grouped into 38 languages, 19 of which are nearly extinct. Only 4 tribal languages have written script: Santal, Ho, Sora, and Kuilipi. Impact can also be seen on the changing lifestyle of different communities, costumes and dresses, town and urban planning, architectural styles, local languages and scripts, traditional food and habits, crafts, music and performance, etc. McDonald's and pizza already reached our kitchens. It is a widely acknowledged fact that our traditional art and craft forms are facing such a huge threat from the machine and digital technology that its sustainability is now a big question before us. If no appropriate action or step is initiated by the government and civil society at large, then very soon Indian traditional or living art forms will be on the verge of extinction. It is evident from the fact that Due to unprecedented technological dependency in the UK, Europe, and America, these countries have now almost lost their crafts and traditional art forms. Today, the preservation of cultural heritage presents major challenges even in circumstances of peace and prosperity. The threats to heritage are unlimited. In different parts of the world, the ethnic violence is causing massive destruction of common cultural heritage. History is replete with instances when such massive destruction was done in a planned and systematic manner with a view to wipe out the cultural identities of the adversaries. Irina Bokhabo, the former DG, Director General of UNESCO, writes, I quote, "The 21st century began with the shocking destruction of the Bamiyan Buddhas in Afghanistan. However, nobody expected that these horrible acts would be followed by the rise of violent extremism in Mali and the Middle East. And I could not have imagined the challenges UNESCO would confront with the brutal systematic destruction of emblematic cultural sites. Culture has always been the victim of war and conflict, as collateral damage or from looting of sites, but this phenomenon was different. The destruction was used as a tactic of war or war to immediate populations, attack their identities, destroy their link with the past, eliminate the existence of diversity, and disseminate. Looking at the pattern of attack, she describes, the aim was obviously to destroy the history and diversity and eliminate the culture of coexistence that is the DNA of this region. And finally, she concludes, culture alone is not enough to build peace, but without culture, peace cannot be lasting, unquote. Needless to say, the impact of power politics is visible everywhere, more particularly in South, Southeast, and Central Asia, Africa, Middle East, and Latin America. Politically motivated integration and disintegration is a part of international politics and has very badly affected local economics, social and cultural fabric of many countries. Therefore, it is high time for the United Nations General Assembly and Security Council to review the geopolitical situation and also the role of some of the major powers and their greed, which directly and indirectly indulge tension in many parts of the world. You all know what is happening between Russia and Ukraine. How can new international networks be created, and how can state authorities of different nations be engaged in a dialogue at an early stage to build stepping stones for the world peace and universal brotherhood movement? It is a matter of concern of every nation, irrespective of geographical locations, languages, and religions, to protect their diverse cultural heritage from the aggressive global forces and from their hidden agenda of one language and one culture. It is sad to observe that many communities or ethnic groups living in different countries as immigrants are forced to assimilate into their new or adopted countries due to various constraints under the garb of law of the land. One may refer, this is something I wanted you to understand, I have no bad intention. Very often we use, the term melting pot. So one may refer to the American concept of the melting pot, where people with different origins, languages, religions, and social customs merge to form a single unified culture. However, we should not forget that different metals melting in a pot to form a new alloy, even while having characteristic properties of their own, lose their identities as the original metals melt. And why should we melt in American pot? That is the question. We have our identity. We believe in diversity. This is, contradictory. The whole concept is contradictory to the concept of diversity. Today, developed and underdeveloped countries and their people with diverse cultures want to become an equal partner in the world narrative and also wish to strongly reposition themselves in the changing landscape of the world for the preservation of their unique regional and national identities. Specialized museums, libraries, cultural organizations, and educational institutes, and more particularly, universities have a role to play because of their grassroots link with the life of the common people. They will have a special responsibility to honor the basic principles of different communities and commitment to cultural pluralism, or holding the nation together. We cannot stop globalization, technology, or power politics, but we can certainly demonstrate our sensitivity towards preservation of diverse cultural heritage and people's identities and minimize the impact of these debilitating elements. It is the duty of world communities to reformulate a systematic preventive strategy to protect cultural diversity of mankind. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the inspiring address. It is a well-known fact that over 8 decades, Somaiya Vidyavihar is a melting pot, an integration of varied culture, tradition, flora, fauna, art, music, to name few. This morning's of 81st Foundation Day's celebration is distinct significant. We will be witnessing shortly. It is a wonderful honor to invite Sri Samir Somaiya, President Somaiya Vidyavihar, and Honorable Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar University to present the Presidential Award address, and take us through the mementos of moment. We welcome Mr. Samir Somaiya.
presentation देने वाला हूँ तो better he goes down. As you wish. नहीं इसके बाद बोलेंगे हम जाने के. Okay, fine. ठीक है. So good morning to you all. Namaskar. Welcome. I have not normally given a presentation, so it is my first time and it is an experiment for me. So welcome to our 81st Foundation Day. Shri Sabyasachi Mukherjee, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and giving a wonderful and provocative address. So my presentation was thought before I heard you speak. But in my presentation, maybe there are some chords that we are resonating, will resonate with you. So I look forward to sharing my thoughts on this 81st Foundation Day. So I want to first state this is our first physical Foundation Day after the COVID pandemic. I want to start by acknowledging and saluting the work of many of our people who worked tirelessly in the world,
in our country, in our city, and in our own institutions to work tirelessly, to work for the working of the world and the lives of many of the people, although some passed away. There are three representatives of our institutions on the medical side. Medical is Dr. Varsha Phadke, Avni Oak, and Shweta Manwarkar. Please stand up. I would like to thank you all for the work you all have done. Thank you. I'd like to also thank all the others, including the people in the hostels here, the kitchens, who kept everything running behind the scenes. This is an acknowledgement by the City of Mumbai, the collector, for the work done by the KJ Somaiya Hospital under the MPJY scheme, which served a lot of the people that couldn't afford. I would also like to pay a silent homage to a lot of us who lost our near and dear ones in this pandemic. So it is our 81st year of founding. Some of you might think, पिछले साल तो 64 था, ये 81 कैसे हो गया? To that, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Pillai, mentioned to me that, Harvard University may have been acknowledged by Massachusetts legislature in a particular date, but the date of founding is the first time when an institution starts work in following the objects of that. And for us, our first school was established in 1942. And I know we have some students from Sakarwadi. Anybody here? I think they are, there you are. Please stand up. That is where the place started. So I think later on it was given to the Prathamik Shala later on was given to the Jilla, but for many, many decades it was, and it still runs under our overall umbrella. So that is the year we started. And so I took the plunge listening to my Vice Chancellor, and I said, okay, it is 1942. Why not? It is an act of nation building. It started pre-independence, and it is a wonderful act of returning to society, Samaj Rin, as we say, Shatahasta Samahara, Sahasrahasta Sankira, earn with 100 hands, and give with 1,000. And this is 1942. And so from today, this is our 81st founding day, and last year's was the 80th, and 2 years ago was the 79th, and we go backwards. We do founding. No, you don't need to stand yet, I'll tell you. You see, founding is not what just happens in 1942. I think founding happens every day by the person who cleans the street, or the person who picks up that scrap of kachra on the road, the person who teaches in class. In fact, I had an interesting conversation with my nephew yesterday because he thinks about a program called Immerse, which is an art exhibition, sir. And he told me something that, it has transformed the lives of the 7 artists in residence who came last year. And I told him that, that is the job all of us need to do and all teachers need to do for all the 40,000 students who are in the halls every day. Do we transform the lives of all? And in those activities, we reinvent the foundations and the founding of the college. So Monica Khanna, she just handed over the charge of the director of the Institute of Management this morning. You've done a fantastic job. I want to acknowledge what you have done. Thank you. She has helped the transition of our nationally acclaimed business school to the university, given international accreditation, and now created the platform for our next director of the KJ Somaiya Management, Raman Ramachandran, if he is here, to take it to the next step forward. So thank you so much. I don't know if Raman is here, but Well, okay, so thank you, Raman. Thank you so much. Thank you. So our university, we became a university. We are an institution with 40,000 students, about 40, little less. We have schools in the villages. We have schools in North Karnataka. We have schools in Kopargaon Taluka. We have schools in Dahanu, Palghar, and we have schools here in Mumbai. We have colleges affiliated to Mumbai University, colleges affiliated to the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, and now with our own university, we are institutions under our own university. And along with the new education policy articulated by the Government of India, we can now think about many of the aspects we talk about, especially about how we can weave in our culture, our heritage, our identity, or our varied identity into the education systems that we have. So one of the very wanted mottos my grandfather did was Na Manushat Paro Dharma. So this is just to explain. We were in our hospital just 3 days ago. I am not a medical person, but this apparently shows the intertwining of nerves and blood. Dr. Varsha, if I'm going to fail this, please excuse me. But I remember seeing the mother, my wife and sister were with me, and we were walking into the ICU, and the mother comes and talks to us, आपने मेरे बेटे का जिंदगी दोबारा ठीक कर दिया. हर 3 दिन बुखार आता था उसे, और फिर उसे झटके लगते थे, और फिर 8 घंटों के लिए बेहोश हो जाता था. 19 साल का है मेरा बेटा. And the father comes running when we come out and says, to the doctor, Abida Shah, and great compliments to her, कि आप तो हमारे लिए भगवान का दूसरा रूप है. And I think Na Manushat Paro Dharma, they are a very poor family. And for our institution to continue to do this and continue to be in this path of service, as Ghalib said, मेरे दर्द की दवा हुआ करे कोई, Ibn Maryam हुआ करे कोई. And this is beautiful. And I hope that we can continue this as we go along. And Rahul Shinde, a doctor in our dental department, who came to me about 2 months ago and insisted that in Dahanu, where we work in the tribal community of Varli, saying that there is no proper dental services, insisted that we must start. And I'm delighted that 1 month ago, we've started dental services in Dahanu, and this is working, and it is growing very much. So I continue to talk about the medical field, just the pandemic issue is very nice. I want to compliment our medical college once again, because Lakshmi here has got the gold medal in pediatrics, and we continue to excel as all other students keep doing. So we've had our colleges keep doing well. Mansi Joshi just got the Arjuna Award yesterday at the hands of the President of India. She is our alumni. She is a Paralympic gold medalist champion. And she also spoke at our Foundation Day 2 years ago. So we are delighted that our alumni continue to shine and are inspirations for all of us as we go forward. You've seen many of the projects, they're all founding principles, what you saw in the Nivritti exhibition. You saw this ITI winning an award for the ice cream machine, the College of Engineering and Information Technology winning also numerous awards. This is a interesting Nidhi Prayas grant that we got in the Somaiya school, where the Government of India supported us with a few crores so that our students here can do modern technology. And I will speak about culture as well, sir, but I want to tell you about, because this is the current day and age, it is the modern day. We have to live in the days of today, tomorrow, and the culture preservation of yesterday. So we have a wonderful riddle, which is, research, innovation, ideation, incubation, design labs. I could keep adding so many eyes, so I told Gaurang, I don't know if Gaurang is here. Is Gaurang here? Any of the Riddle team? Maybe not, okay. But this is the kind of projects that we are incubating. We've incubated about 160 startups, and we've trained more than 17,000 students, and we give 150 internships every year. So sports culture. So many years ago, we didn't have a culture of sports. We had, but not a campus-wide culture of sports. And over the last few years, we've systematically tried to think that sports should also become a part of the curriculum. So you explained Rabindranath Tagore's explain what should be part of the curriculum. The education should be holistic. It should be aesthetic. It should be spiritual. It should be experiential. It should be all of the above. And I'm delighted that with our students, whether it's Isha, who won the state record she broke and won a silver medal in the 400-meter nationals. We've had a rifle shooter who's actually going to represent India. We've had two of the girls who went to Kazakhstan and won medals at the Asian gymnastic competition, and Purva Sawant, who's won the state record for jumping at a height. So these are our students, and I think our sports culture is very much there. It is growing everywhere. And now we are embarking on a new project to create sports, a huge sports facility in Lakshmiwadi, which is another of our rural schools. And we think we will create a sports facility better than what we have over here. So that's, I think, I see the principal here at Lakshmiwadi. He's waiting for that promise to come true. I've been talking about it for the last year and a half, and we will be starting this year. Our College of Engineering has shown students in redshift racing. They won the national award. We won the Robocon has won an award. We've had Orion, which got international awards. So our students' project groups keep doing very well. We keep building. So this is a new hostel that we have built on our healthcare complex, and we want to create world-class facilities as we go forward. And the students have now started occupying this. This is next to our hospital campus. And we are building, sir, you talked about investing in the humanities. You sit on the board of studies in our Dharma Studies department. You know Supriya Rai. Sir, we are now investing in building this building. This will house the K.J. Somaiya Institute of Dharma Studies. The construction has begun, sir. General Jagbir Singh, our secretary, assures me that in 1 year's time, this building will be ready and the K.J. Somaiya Institute of Dharma Studies will be sitting in there. It is important that statements about culture, humanities be supported by investments in culture. We have to walk the talk, and that's what we are trying to do as we go forward. So our university recently signed a Center for Excellence in Analytical and Measurement Studies with Shimadzu Corporation. It's the Shimadzu Somaiya Center. I forgot the name Somaiya there, my mistake. I can't shout at anybody but myself for missing that out. But it is there, and it is a path forward to create world-class. Because if we have to compete in the world, we have to work with them, we have to learn from them, and we have to. But interestingly, we have a Poras Olpadwala, who was Dean of Art, Architecture and Planning at Cornell. And this is to explain to you about the melting pot and to respond to you. When he saw me talk about Cornell and Harvard and MIT, and he heard me talk about them in such wonderful language, he said, seek to learn from us, because Poras Olpadwala was from Cornell, but do not seek to become like us. He said, learn from us, do not become us. You have your own identity, you have your own ideas, your own fundamentals. Seek to build on them and learn from us, don't become us. So this is to answer your melting pot story. So we have created a school of design this year. We have created a center for sustainability and climate action. And we are planning to build a center now for oncology, hematology, and rare diseases, an advanced research center. So my School of Design, great job by Irfan Siddhavantam and Hital Doshi. I don't know if they're here. Please, great job. Parvati, if she is here, I want to even compliment, along with Professor Larry Walker, who's retired from Cornell University. He said that he would co-direct this site. And in this site, sir, we will be working with our Indian techniques along with modern scientific techniques, the use of things like Panchagavya. In fact, there was a student from the Samirwadi school who showed the mixing of jaggery, milk, and he added one more thing to put into the soils. And these are the things that we will work with because our modern education system needs to have all this there. So you talked about our heritage. You talked about museums being the only place where people can go and see their identity, their roots, and connect or reinvent themselves for the future. So this is an old home in a rural village in Kutch. And Kutch is having many such homes. If you saw the Haveli outside, now the Baroda courtyard, many of these are being broken down, their windows and doors being sold, and they're finding places like over here. And we are losing our touch with the heritage. The only places we can still see them is maybe in palaces or in temples or in hotels that are being reconverted. So this is in Roha, Kutch. It is where my Dadi comes from, and 4 of my aunts are here, and this is her village. 1.5 years ago, visiting that village and seeing this, and in our Dada's village, KJ Somaiya's village, we saw a similar place and thought that we need to have some preservation of such beautiful places so that they don't need to only come to the museum here in Mumbai, but can also connect with places there. So this is the entrance of the village on the left of that house, and what we've done to it on the right. This is, you see the pillars in the porch on the left, and you see the pillars now with the roof on the right. And now you see, sir, what this looks like. Sir, this is now going to become a library, and we will dedicate it to the village. So this will be our second. And this village has only 1,000 inhabitants. But my dream is in every village, sir, at least in Kutch. And if there are 100, I have decided I will do 100. And each village should have some preservation of its built heritage and of its written heritage. And I think there is a beautiful 1% wide step well across from this, lying in dilapidated shape. We are now restoring that step well. The beauty of the design in these places is unbelievable. We are replacing these with modern cement, concrete, rectangular buildings. Our people need to have pride in their aesthetics, pride in their architecture, pride in their literature, pride in their learning, all in addition to what we learn today. We cannot be divorced from our heritage. We cannot be separated from our heritage. And our dream is 100 libraries in Kutch, 100 in one village. Sir, we have a person in Uttarakhand. He worked for me in my house as a helper. His name is Trilok Singh. When he saw this image, he said, "Sir, mera purana ghar Uttarakhand mein bhi aapke liye upalabdh hai." Amazing to have that kind of response. My aunt, my bua, Leela Ben, who's right there, after she saw this image, she said, "Mera bhi agar kotdi mein hai, isko aap le lo, isko bhi aap library bana do, isko bhi aap gaon ke liye kaam pe laga do." So I say, thank you so much for this kind of work. So it's not only this, the dream is also, you talked about losing touch with craft, losing your, and my father, before he passed away, he bought some land in Kutch, in Adipur, a large parcel of land. And what he told me, "Samir, हमारे मातृभूमि में हमने कुछ किया नहीं. You do something. We've done work in education institutions in Maharashtra and Karnataka. Do something in Kutch." And so the idea was to work on the craft tradition. And my wife Amrita, She is doing tremendous work in helping mold this institution. This whole architecture is new. We are using traditional art forms. You can go there in the summertime in Kutch. It's a desert. You will not need an air conditioner. It is beautiful to see how it is being done. Working right now on Bandhani, Ajrak, Suf, and other weaves. And the whole idea is that whole campus should become, it's goonjna chahiye with the work of what we consider these beautiful master craftsmen. And now I have a wonderful person from the UK also who's suggesting how we can help, who's a master in the Mughal style of doing things. And so the whole idea, and if you see the craftsmen, they're so proud that there is somebody building a whole institution for us. And my challenge, both to our provost, Dr. Shivgaonkar, and to our vice chancellor, Dr. Pillai, is after 5 years, this university can go outside the boundaries of this campus. How can we stretch our boundaries to encompass these places? Similarly, we are working in Madhya Pradesh in the forests. Because heritage is not only what we inherited that was made by humans, it is also what was there before us and survive after us unless we destroy it all. And so how, and recently our Somaiya school students went to the forest in Madhya Pradesh. When I met those students who went to Ratapani forest, I realized and I spoke to them that many of them have no experience of walking in a forest. And it is incredible. We need to give, because once you go into the forest and go longer than 5 minutes, the forest casts a spell on you. It becomes magic. And I think this is what we need to teach. So, sir, last, what I wanted to do today as a surprise item. My father was a great collector of art. And my sister and I grew up with that art around us. And it filtered through what we saw, grew up, maybe took it for granted, didn't realize. But with the help of Deepti, because there was an event I attended, and there was a woman, I forget her name right now, and she talked to me about the digital humanities. I asked her, what is all this? So then she took me to Bhandarkar Institute, and she showed me the scanners. And then I met Deepti. I don't know, is Deepti here? Hi, Deepti. So, Deepti, Abhiruchit, all of you, they sing, I've got a Serin, right? Sorry, if I made a mistake, my apologies. But they guided us through digitizing the entire manuscript collection, miniatures that we have. So over the last 2 years, we have done this. We've put the whole collection together. And now it is available online. And today, I'd like to announce that it is available online at museum.somaiya.edu. It doesn't end there. My wife, when I married her, I got a bonus. I got a wonderful father-in-law who was a wonderful architect. And I worked very closely with him. And the whole master planning of this site, in terms of the gardens and the landscape, we had fun together. Likewise, the College of Physiotherapy, we had fun together. I think we built lovely spaces where people can come in and live. Sometimes we think that hum Mumbai mein rehte hain, so we have to be imprisoned by the city of Mumbai. And our whole idea is that if we live in Mumbai, we are not going to be imprisoned by it. We will be a Vidyavihar. That was the imagination of my grandfather, a Vidyavihar. And that's what we would do. So, Deepti and I think Siddharth both went to my father-in-law in Ahmedabad, and he designed the museum space for the campus. Unfortunately, we lost him to COVID. But this is what he designed. And funnily, or unexpectedly, or maybe expectedly, he gave Deepti a pen drive when she was leaving Ahmedabad, and said this, because he was also a great art collector. And he said, whatever is in this pen drive, Deepti, I will donate to this art institute. So the whole idea is to create an art institute. We are not here going to build, because again, I visited Chicago when my nephew went to study there at the Art Institute of the School of Art Institute School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Sorry, okay. And the whole idea is that if we are trying to create, this is a university. So every bit of this university should reflect the richness, the diversity, the culture of this land, whether it is languages, whether it is music, whether it is art. And so this will be what will come up. Again, General Jagbir Singh assures me that the permission from the BMC for the starting of this building will be with us before the end of this calendar year. So if that is there, we think that is a wonderful thing that we go. The digital museum is open. So we are trying to do a lot of things. This is our 80th. I would like to end with this. It is our 81st Foundation Day. We all know that we say Sahasra Chandra Darshan. That means a person who has seen 1,000 full moons celebrates one. This is Sahasra Chandra Darshan. Not only has this institution seen now 1,000 full moons, it has given birth to more than a couple of 100,000 alumni. If you see the combined number of full moons that this institution has created, I think it has given birth to dreams, it has given wings to dreams. So with this, sir, I'd like to thank you for this foundation.
Thank you so much, Samir sir, for this enriching presentation. It really showcases how Somaiya Vidyavihar, its people, and its institutions have touched a zillion lives in meaningful ways and more, and we are all proud to be a part of this legacy. Thank you so much, sir. Harold Taylor had fittingly said, "The roots of true achievement lie in the will to become the best that you can become." The Somaiya Awards hold an exceptionally special and distinctive place in the hearts and minds of every Somaiyite. Let's walk all of you through to the first rounds of awards. May I call upon Provost Somaiya Vidyavihar, Dr. Raghunath Shivgaonkar, sir, to present the awards. And I request Ashutosh Rathod to announce the names of the awardees.
Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are doing fine. It was a wonderful speech by all the dignitaries here. And I'm here to present the awards. Actually, I was very hopeful that, I'll be getting an award this year, but then HR called up, said, hosting ka thoda part karoge kya? And I realized, not my year. But that's all right. I hope you will take it in a funny way. It was just a joke. All right, so I'll be announcing the awards. So this is the first set of awards that we'll be giving away. So first award for Dr. S.K. Somaiya. We are fine. So Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching goes to, it's a combined award for Mr. Prasad Gokhale, Nareshwadi Learning Center, and Ms. Sheetal Vora. Ms. Sheetal Vora from the Somaiya School. Mr. Prasad Gokhale, Nareshwadi Learning Center, and Ms. Sheetal Vora, the Somaiya School. Sheetal ma'am, I request you to wait for a minute. We'll give you your award as well. This is Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching, Primary. So primary schools. So the award has been given to Prasad Gokhale sir from Nareshwadi Learning Center and Sheetal Vora ma'am from the Somaiya School. Once again, big round of applause for them. Next award, once again, S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching, Secondary and Higher Secondary goes to Mr. Santu Ghane from Somaiya Vidya Mandir, Lakshmiwadi. Can we have Santu sir on the stage? If the awardee, yes, he is there. Big round of applause for him. Our next award is Srimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher Primary. So Promising Teacher for Primary Schools is Mr. Chetan Sangule from Somaiya Vidyavihar, Lakshmiwadi. Second award to Lakshmiwadi. Keep applauding for him, everybody. Mr. Chetan Sangule, Somaiya Vidyavihar, Lakshmiwadi. Next award, Srimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher, Secondary and Higher Secondary. We have Mr. Valmik Malavade from Somaiya Vidyavihar, Sakarwadi. Mr. Valmik Malavade, I'm really sorry about that. Valmik Malavade, sir. Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee Primary. Once again, this is a shared award. So first person to get this award will be Mr. Sagar Bhagat from Somaiya Vidyavihar, Sakarwadi. It is a shared award. And the other person to share this award is Miss Anita Kahandar from Shri Sharda English Medium School, Kopargaon. The next award is Srimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee. This is the last award of this set. Srimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee, Primary Schools. It goes to Mr. Sagar Shedge from the Somaiya School. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor, for being here and presenting this awards. And now I will hand over the mic to Iza sir to take it further. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashutosh. So now finally, it's time for some entertainment along with the awards. So the theme for this Foundation Day is centering around the folk dance and music. So folk art includes, every form of visual art in contrast to folk culture. It reflects the popular culture life of the community. The art of encompass an expressive culture associated with diverse field of folklore and culture heritage. We bring you some magical folk entertainment and performance. Can we?
First on the list is the Tarpa dance being performed by the students of Nareshwadi Learning Center. Tarpa, prominently a tribal dance, is the most popular and colorful folk dance among the Varli, Kokna and Koli tribes and is best seen in Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Tarpa festival, celebrated every year in the month of December, is a cultural fiesta with the tribal culture and traditions. Members in the audience, please put your hands together and welcome the wonderful performers of Tarpa dance, the students of Nareshwadi Learning Center.
साइड में राइट में लेना ही चाहिए।
किसको देनी थी? ये क्या दिख रहा है?
Wow, thank you. That was fantastic. I was all the time just my eyes were on that girl. Out of balance, my God. Crazy. So now we are moving on to our next set of award. For that, I would like to request our Vice Chancellor, Somaiya Vidyavihar University, Professor Rajashekaran Pillai, sir, to do the honor. And I request Ashutosh once again to please come back to name the awardees, please.
Thank you, sir. So we'll go ahead with the next set of awards. We'll start off with the first award. Here is Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching, Higher and Technical Education. It goes to Dr. Trupti Tavade from K.J. Somaiya College of Science and Commerce. Dr. Trupti Tavade, K.J. Somaiya College of Science and Commerce, receiving Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher, Higher and Technical Education. We have Miss Roshni Yadav, KJ Somaiya College of Science and Commerce. Miss Roshni Yadav. Keep clapping for her, everyone. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher, Higher and Technical Education. Up next is Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Research, Higher and Technical Education. Once again, this is a shared award. And first person to receive this award is Dr. Chaya Goswami from S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. The award is Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Research. Received by Dr. Chaya Goswami from S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. As I mentioned, this is a shared award. The next person who will receive this award is Dr. Shyamal Virnotkar from KJ Somaiya Institute of Engineering and IT. Dr. Shyamal Virnotkar receiving SK Somaiya Award for Excellence in Research, Higher and Technical Education, everybody. Moving on to the next one, Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee, Higher and Technical Education. We have Miss Chaitali Purao from KJ Somaiya Institute of Engineering and Information Technology once again. Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee, Higher and Technical Education. Ms. Chaitali Purao, KJ Somaiya Institute of Engineering and IT. Up next is Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee, Higher and Technical Education. We have Mr. Mahesh Mishra from SK Somaiya College, Somaiya Vidyavihar University, SK Somaiya College. That's Mr. Mahesh Mishra from SK Somaiya College receiving Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee, Higher and Technical Education. Up next we have Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Star Innovator School. We have Master Ritesh Gupta from KJ Somaiya Junior College of Arts and Commerce. Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Star Innovator. This is Master Ritesh Gupta. And Ritesh is here. Let's have a big round of applause, everyone. Next one is Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Star Citizen School. We have Master Soham Mali from Shri Sharda English Medium School, Kopargaon. Master Soham Mali. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Star Citizen. Let's have a big round of applause for him. And the last one in this set is Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Green Star Green Force Award for schools we have Master Atharva Khemnar from Shri Sharda English Medium School, Kopargaon. Award for Somaiya Green Star Green Force Award. Master Atharva Khemnar, everybody. Big round of applause. That was the last award from this category. I thank you, VC sir, for staying here and giving this award. Everyone, big round of applause for sir as well. Now I'll be handing over mic to Geeta ma'am out here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashutosh. On to more entertainment, we bring to you some lyrical music from the land of the Kathis and Kutch. Kutch district is renowned for its rich culture of folk music and dance. Kutch folk music existed since the ancient period when they began experimenting and inventing new sounds to express their sentiments and feelings. Gradually, this developed into the euphonic Kutchi folk music. And blended along with the music is the popular Gujarati folk dance. Join me in welcoming the students of KJ Somaiya College of Arts and Commerce, who will present from the land of Kutch a melodious Kutchi folk music, along with a scintillating Gujarati folk dance.
ધૂણી રે ધખાવી બેલી અમે તારા નામની હોજી રે ધૂણી રે ધખાવી બેલી અમે તારા નામની હરિ તારા નામની અલખનાય ધામની હોજી રે ધૂણી રે ધખાવી બેલી અમે તારા નામની હોજી રે ધૂણી રે ધખાવી બેલી અમે તારા નામની पड़े रहने हो, हम ना पड़े रहने ठाकर तारा नाम नी हो जी रे धूणी रे दखावी बेली हमें तारा नाम नी हो जी रे धूणी रे दखावी बेली हमें तारा नाम नी।
तारा राजमहलों में नागर वेलियों रो पाव तारा राजमहलों में रूड़ा मांडवड़ा बंधाव तारा राजमहलों में आंबलियानी डाड़े रूड़ा सरवरियानी पाड़े आंबलियानी डाड़े रूड़ा सरवरियानी पाड़े राजा हीच के ही चाव तारा राजमहलों में नागर वेलियों रो पाव तारा राजमहलों में कचड़ो याद करिया कचड़ो याद करिया मुझे भले जीवाटू नेरिया कचड़ो याद करिया मुझे बिरे जीवाटू नेरिया आयलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया दिन जलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया कचड़ो मुझो छैल छबीली आइया कचड़ो मुझो छैल छबीली आइया आयलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया झिंझलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया मुझे भले जीवाटू नेरिया कचड़ो याद करिया मुझे वीरे जीवाटू नेरिया आयलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया झिंझलड़ी मुझ माँ कचड़ो याद करिया
अपना मलक नाम आयाड़ो मानवी अपना मलक नाम मीठोड़ा मानवी माया मेलीने वया जाशो मारा मेहरबान हालो ने अपना मलक माँ हालो वाला हालो ने अपना मलक माँ अपना मलक माँ भोजनिया भावता अपना मलक माँ एवा भोजनिया भावता भोजनिया करी घोड़े चढ़ शुमार मेहरबान हालो ने अपना मलक माँ हालो वाला हालो ने अपना मलक माँ अपना मलक ना मायाड़ो मानवी अपना मलक ना एवा मीठोड़ा मानवी माया मेलीने वया जा शुमारा मेहरबान हालो ने अपना मलक माँ ए हालो वाला हालो ने अपना मलक माँ
रे गर नी पसा
सानी दा मगर सा रे गर सा रे गर नी पसा
सोहे लाखणी लो बड़ियाड़ी त्रिशूल कपरदारी चंडिका चारणी जोग माया खोड़िया विकुवारणी दारणी बेड़ो मगर सवारी वारी पावन जग तुजानु गंगावता माड़ी उतापी बंजिया मीनू मामड़िया माडा घेरो प्रकृति जुजो मेरो पे ज्योति किया आई आवड़े खोडल माड़ी जोगल तोगल बीज होल ने ससाई संग मेरे कियो करी दिल मा दीवड़ कोई संसार जीवड़ खोड़ी यार जपे जा त्या तो धड़ाके दा बड़ियाड़ी अटके उकेल काम तड़ाके त्रिशूल दारी आवे आप वर दंबारा के वट जत विदत विरार वारे आवती बाढ़ ने देती दया ने शरण दुख हटावे गएले पाछा सुखड़ा अपावे पड़ कार्तिक कार ने पाछू हटा मेरा देश भारती भवानी रहो कायम कृपाड़ मांगे मेहुला बोल से बोलू छले अनदन ते जो अटलू दयाड़ी कोड़ी छतरी छाए मा रहे मानवी मजा मतन मन ती कसी जाय ना कुमारी हो मोबवर जातो સંપત્તિ સ્નેહ છલકાવો ખોડિયા એજી શામની વિનંતી ભાગે વધારો પધારો પુણ્ય આલ અમારે નેસલીઓ અવતાર એજી શામની વિનંતી ભાગે વધારો પધારો પુણ્ય આલ અમારે નેસલીઓ અવતાર એજી શામની વિનંતી ભાગે વધારો પધારો પુણ્ય આલ અમારે નેસલીઓ અવતાર હે आषाढ़ उच्चारम मेघ मलारम आषाढ़ उच्चारम मेघ मलारम बनी बहारम जलदारम दाडोड डकारम मयूर पुकारम तड़का तारम विस्तारम नालही सवारम प्यास नंद कुमारम नेरे ख्यारी ओ कहे राधे 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 कहे राधे प्यारी मैं बलिहारी गोकुड़े आवो तमे गिरधारी रे जीरे गोकुड़े आवो गिरधारी रे जीरे गोकुड़े आवो गिरधारी हे तो हूँ डमक डमक डा डोर डम डम कर डमक डमक डा डोर डम डम कत गहगत मोर मल्हार देरा तो पियो पियो शब्द उच्चारत चातक पियो पियो कोकिल कंठ देरा कव गड़ड़ गड़ड़ नभ होत गड़ागट गणन गणन गिरिवर शिकार न में सौ रूम झुम 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 सौ रूम झुम बरसत बर गड़ड़ गड़ड़ नब गोर गजे जी गड़ड़ गड़ड़ नब गोर गजे जी गड़ड़ गड़ड़ नब गोर गजे जी गड़ड़ गड़ड़ नब घोर गजे प्रेम थी बोलो द्वारिकाधीशनी खोड़ल मातनी अपने अपने कुलदेवी मातनी खूब खूब आभार
What an electrifying performance. Give them a thundering applause.
It was indeed. Oh my God. Thank you. Good job. So more excitement as we continue the third round of our prestigious Somaiya Award. I request our chief guest, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, and Secretary Somaiya Trust, Lieutenant General Jagbir Singh sir, to present the award.
So I'm back here to announce the awards for third set here. Most of these awards will be for health sciences, so we'll be going ahead with this. First award will be Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching, Health Sciences. We have Dr. Shweta Shirsagar from KJ Somaiya College of Nursing. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Teaching, Health Sciences, Dr. Shweta Shirsagar from KJ Somaiya College of Nursing, everybody. Big round of applause for her. Up next, we have Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher, Health Sciences. We have Dr. Prachi Sarvaiya from KJ Somaiya College of Physiotherapy. And they are the loudest, like most of our events. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Teacher, Health Sciences, Dr. Prachi Sarvaiya. Up next, we have Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Research, Health Sciences. We have Dr. Mugdha Oberoi from K.J. Somaiya College of Physiotherapy. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Excellence in Research, Health Sciences, Dr. Mugdha Oberoi. If she is not around, somebody can collect on her behalf. This is Dr. Prachi Sarvaiya once again, who will be collecting on behalf of Dr. Mugdha Oberoi. Up next, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee Health Sciences. We have Mr. Prathamesh Parab from K.J. Somaiya College of Nursing. Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee Health Sciences. Mr. Prathamesh Parab from K.J. Somaiya College of Nursing, everyone. Big round of applause. Next one that we have is Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee Health Sciences. This is a shared award. We have Miss Manisha Vatkar from K.J. Somaiya College of Nursing, the first person to receive this award. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee, shared award. First person to receive is Miss Manisha Vatkar, K.J. Somaiya College of Nursing. And this is shared by Manisha ma'am along with Mr. Vishal Kadam from K.J. Somaiya College of Physiotherapy. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Promising Employee Health Sciences. Mr. Vishal Kadam, K.J. Somaiya College of Physiotherapy, everybody. Big round of applause. And the last award that we have in this set is Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Green Star Green Force. And this goes to, so Green Star Green Force for colleges. This goes to Mr. Salil Puranik from SK Somaiya College. Mr. Salil Puranik from SK Somaiya College. If he is not around, somebody can collect on his behalf from SK Somaiya College, SVU. I request the HOI to kindly send a person to receive this award on his behalf. I thank you, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee sir, for staying back, and Lieutenant General Jagbir Singh sir for giving this awards. Once again, big round of applause for all of them. Thank you. Now handing it over to continue the event to Eza sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashutosh, and thank you, sir. Now, this is my most favorite, exciting performance because I like Punjabi, married a Punjabi. So, Balle Balle is coming up your way. So I request the student from K.J. Somaiya Institute of Management to be on the stage to give us some Balle Balle. I don't know. I think we all need to give them a big, usually they say shava, shava. So say that, please. 1, 2, 3. That's not loud enough. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Seriously? Shava, shava. Come on then, 1, 2, 3. Shava, shava. That's it. You guys ready?
और रंगले पंजाब दे शौकीन गबरू सानू दिला उते मान ਉਹ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੁੰਡਾ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਭੰਗੜੇ ਨੇ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਨੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਜੱਟ ਪੂਰਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਨ ਮਾਮੇ ਜੱਟ ਮੇਲੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਨ ਮਾਮੇ ਜੱਟ ਮੇਲੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਦਿਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਜਜ਼ਬੇ ਤੇ ਬੁੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਮੁਸਕਾਨ ਲੈ ਕਰ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਛਫੁੱਟ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀਆਂ ਸੋਹਣੀਆਂ ਮੁਟਿਆਰਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਜੱਦ ਪ੍ਰਸਿੱਧ ਲੋਕ ਨਾਚ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਭੰਗੜਾ
ਅੱਜ ਮੇਲੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਗਮ ਵੀ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹਰਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਚਿੱਤ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਬਣੀ ਛਿੜ ਗਈ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਜ਼ਰਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਹੀ ਜੱਗ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਹੀ ਜੱਗ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਾਂ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਮੱਲਾ ਕੱਢ ਕੁੜਤੇ ਦੇ ਵੱਟ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਆ ਲੈ ਫੜ ਕੁੰਜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਂਭ ਲੈ ਤਿਜੋਰੀਆਂ ਆ ਲੈ ਫੜ ਕੁੰਜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਂਭ ਲੈ ਤਿਜੋਰੀਆਂ ਖਸਮਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਂਦਾ ਈ ਤੇਰਾ ਘਰ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਹੋ ਰੌਣਕ ਹੋ ਜੂ ਘੱਟ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਵੰਜਲੀ ਵਜਾ ਸ਼ੋਰਾ ਲੰਮੇ ਦਿਆ
What's up, dog? Shit, bro, this tune in the wind. What's good with it? Watch out, man. Watch out. Dill G coming, man. Oh, word? They say he the GOAT. He all the way tapped in. Yeah, dog. He killing the game. Dill G, watch out, watch out.
ਡੈਮੜਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੋਲਦਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਭਾਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਤਾਂ ਵੈਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਫੇਰ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਦੇਖ ਬਾਲੀਵੁੱਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਖਾਨ ਨੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਂਦਾ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਤਾਂ ਵੈਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਫੇਰ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਤੇਰਾ ਰੱਖਾ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਬ ਰੱਖਾ ਯਾਰ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਜੀਦਾ ਲਵਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਤਾਂ ਵੈਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਫੇਰ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਗੋਰੀਏ
I'm in the empire business. and gentlemen.
That was something, wasn't it? Let's give them a thumping round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dil tham ke baithiye as we proceed to the final round of the luminous Somaiya Awards, presented by none other than Shri Samir Somaiya Sir, President Somaiya Vidyavihar and Honorable Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar University. Ashutosh, I request you to please come and announce.
Thank you, ma'am. So now we'll proceed with the last set of awards here, most prestigious awards to be given in this round. However, I was taking a walk down there while the performance was going, and some of the staffs were asking me, "Ki hame kyun nahi chahiye yaar? Sirf bachcho ko kyun?" So probably next year we'll have that arrangement where the staffs will be participating into the cultural events as well. So we'll look into it definitely. Now moving on with Shri K.J. Somaiya Awards for Star Boy for schools, we have Master Sujit Prakash Mate, Sujit Mate from Somaiya Vidyamandir Lakshmiwadi, Star Boy Schools category. Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Star Boy Schools. Sujit Mate from Somaiya Vidyamandir Lakshmiwadi. Up next we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Star Boy Secondary and Higher Secondary, Mr. Krish Nadar from K.J. Somaiya Junior College of Science and Commerce. Star Boy from Secondary and Higher Secondary, Mr. Krish Nadar from K.J. Somaiya Junior College of Science and Commerce. If we do not have Krish, somebody from the college, the institution can come and receive this award. Thank you, ma'am. Deepa ma'am will be receiving this award on his behalf. Up next, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award Star Boy for Higher and Technical Education, Mr. Vinayak Vitekar from S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. Loud cheer for Vinayak. So let's keep clapping for him. Star Boy Higher and Technical Education, Mr. Vinayak Vitekar. S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. Let's keep clapping for him, everybody. Up next, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Star Boy Health Sciences. We have Mr. Amol Pawar from K.J. Somaiya College of Nursing. Everybody, we want to keep clapping for Amol. Star Boy Health Sciences, Mr. Amol Pawar. Let's give him a big round of applause, everyone. Now moving on to the girls category. We have Shri Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girls Schools. We have Miss Neha Vaghmare from Somaiya Vidyamandir Lakshmiwadi. And principal clapping the loudest here is very proud of it. Let's give a big round of applause for Neha, Miss Neha Vaghmare, Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girls Schools. Up next, we have Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girl, Secondary and Higher Secondary. We have Miss Pratha Mori from Keja Somaiya Junior College of Science and Commerce. Keja Somaiya Junior College of Science and Commerce, Pratha Mori. Shri Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girl, Secondary and Higher Secondary, Miss Pratha Mori. Next one, we have Shri Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girl, Higher and Technical Education. We have Rishika Chaudhary from Keja Somaiya College of Education. Miss Rishika Chaudhary from Keja Somaiya College of Education. If the student is not there, somebody from the college, the department can come and collect on her behalf, please. As the principal of Keja Somaiya College of Education, collecting award on behalf of Rishika Chaudhary. Emma ma'am, thank you. We have Shri Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girl Health Sciences. We have Sanaya Desai from Keja Somaiya College of Physiotherapy. Keja Somaiya Award for Star Girl Health Sciences, Sanaya Desai from Keja Somaiya College of Physiotherapy, everyone. Let's have a big round of applause. Now moving on to, it's pretty much biased, but yes, it is one of my favorites. Award nomenclatures for sports is something that we're going ahead with. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star School. We have Pranit Baviskar from Somaiya Vidyamandir Sakarwadi. Pranit Baviskar. So, family of athletes. Somaiya Vidyamandir Sakarwadi. Pranit Baviskar. Everyone, let's give a big round of applause. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Schools. Moving on to the next, Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Boy College. We have Naveen Kadam from Keja Somaiya College of Engineering. Like mentioned earlier, if the student is not here, I request the HOI to kindly send somebody to receive this award. Or you can come yourself. Yes, so Principal Ma'am is coming to receive this award on behalf of Naveen. Let's give her a big round of applause. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Boy College.
कौन बोलता है कि स्पोर्ट्स खेलने वाले पढ़ते नहीं हैं, इंजीनियर है? ऐसे कौन बोलता है कि स्पोर्ट्स खेलने वाले पढ़ते नहीं हैं, इंजीनियर है?
Thank you, Shubha ma'am, for collecting that award. Moving on next to Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Girl. From school, we have Vishakha Kakale from Somaiya Vidyamandir, Sakarwadi. And Vishakha is here, so once again, everyone, big round of applause for her. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Girls Schools. Up next, we have Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Girl College. We have Miss Apurva Patil from S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. If Apurva is not there, I request Manali ma'am to kindly receive this award. Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Somaiya Sports Star Girl Colleges, Miss Apurva Patil from S.K. Somaiya College of Arts, Science and Commerce. Malali Londe ma'am receiving award on her behalf. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Moving on next, we have Dr. S.K. Somaiya Award for Inspiring PE in Charge of the Year. For schools, we have Mr. Chintamani Appar from Somaiya Vidyamandir, Sakarwadi. Chintamani sir, do we have you here? Anybody to receive award on behalf of Chintamani sir? So Anil sir is receiving the Samir Wadi. Yes, yes sir. So it's S.K. Somaiya Award for Inspiring PE in Charge of the Year Schools. Mr. Chintamani Appar from Somaiya Vidyamandir, Samir Wadi, everyone. Moving on next, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Inspiring Coach of the Year. From Somaiya Sports Academy, we have Mr. Harshil Somaiya.
सरनाम में ही दम है ये तो सोमैया हर्षिल सोमैया My heart.
Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Inspiring Coach of the Year from Somaiya Sports Academy, Harshil Somaiya. He's the only person I think on the entire team gets his name written on the jersey front itself. Moving on to the next award, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee of the Trust. This is a big award. This will be, so there are so many employees who want to win this award. They are willing that, they are working hard towards this award. They're not really working towards only award, they're working towards their work. And if you only keep working towards the award, you definitely will not get it. But if you keep working towards your work, you definitely will get it. And that's how it has worked here. Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee for Trust. We have Miss Hetal Mundra from Riddle and Somaiya School of Design. Miss Hetal Mundra. As we remember in the beginning presidential address, Samir sir had specifically mentioned her name and mentioned that she has done a wonderful job. So let's keep giving her a big round of applause. जोरदार तालियां बजनी चाहिए. श्री K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee Trust, Ms. Hetal Mundra, Outstanding Employee of the Trust 2022. Thank you. Moving on to the next one, we have Shri K.J. Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee from the hospital. We have Ms. Dhanashri Gowde from K.J. Somaiya Hospital, Super Speciality. Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding Employee Hospitals, we have Miss Dhanashri Gowde from KJ Somaiya Hospital. And she is here. Let's give her a big round of applause, everyone. It's a huge achievement. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, the most awaited awards here. The awards will be for schools and colleges, the best school that we have and the best college that we have. So first one, we'll start off with school. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Outstanding School for 2022. Do you guys have any guesses here? I think I can hear only one name here. Are there no other schools present? You guys can shout out your names. Shrimati Sakarben K. Somaiya Award for Outstanding School 2022 goes to KJ Somaiya English Medium School, Samirwadi. Big round of applause, everyone. KJ Somaiya English Medium School, Samirwadi. Anil Kumar sir, I request you to please join us on stage and receive this award. Outstanding School of 2022. KJ Somaiya English Medium School, Samirwadi, everyone. Thank you, Chintamani sir. And now the last one, and probably I would like to hear your college's name out here. Can you guess who has won the KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding College 2022? Any guesses? And now I hear some competition here. Okay, once again, let's do it. Let's guess. 1, 2, 3. Somaiya Sports Academy. I wish I could say that this year. Not yet. Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding College 2022 goes to KJ Somaiya College of Science and Commerce, led by Dr. Pradnya Prabhu. Wow, that was beautiful. Maximum number of people from KJ Somaiya Science and Commerce, I suppose. How they were cheered, it was wonderful. Let's keep clapping. Shri KJ Somaiya Award for Outstanding College 2022. KJ Somaiya College of Science and Commerce, led by Dr. Pradnya Prabhu. Thank you so much, Pradnya ma'am and the team for receiving this award. Well done here. Thank you so much, Samir sir, for giving this awards. I now hand over the mic to Izaz sir. In a minute.
Check.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Congratulations, Padma ma'am. While we are setting up for the next performance, I request our chairman, there's lots of people have heard about the Knighthood of Italian government which has been offered to you. We would like you to, if you could share, the people have read it online on the website and all, but it will be really nice if you could express your feeling. Please. Thank you for that, sir. So, Mr. Somaiya Somaiya has been awarded with the Knight of Order of the Star of the Italy, by the Italian government. So I have asked Mr. Somaiya to express his feeling that what he has gone through with all this and how did we manage to get this award. Okay, I take my word back for the manajwala. How we got awarded?
Buongiorno. It was indeed for me a very great privilege and honor to be awarded a knighthood. You read about this in the papers. I never thought that when the Consul General invited me, he said, "Do you know why I've invited you?" I thought, "Chai pilane." I didn't know. Then he said, "No, the President of the Government of Italy has decided to confer a knighthood on you." And he first said it in Italian, Cavalieri. I didn't know what Cavalieri is. So then he said it is the equivalent of a knighthood. I cannot know the reason why they decided to do this. I only know that Dr. S.K. Somaiya, my father, he decided to create a dialogue within our own country between and outside with other cultures. And that dialogue could be educational, cultural, and spiritual. And in this dialogue, which he established with institutions of education in Italy, as well as the Vatican, for conversations in Hindu-Christian dialogue, is something that I took further. I still remember when Kala Acharya, who was the then director of the Bharatiya Sanskriti Peetham, asked me to go and meet Father Alberto Trevisol, who was the rector, meaning the senior most person of the Pontifical University Urbaniana. I was not sure because when I saw their website, the website said, you know, the University for the Proselytization of People. So proselytization, I thought, means conversion. So I told Kalaben, why to go meet somebody who writes that on their website? She says, no sir, you meet them. Unless you meet people, you will not know who they are. And this is something Father also used to say, unless you talk to people, you will not know who they are. And you must talk to people whom you think don't agree with you. So I went actually to Father Alberto Trevisol. I, as an Italian man, spoke only Italian. I did not speak any Italian. 6 p.m. we met for dinner. Our dinner went till midnight. 6 hours we spent. We found in ourselves such a great meeting of minds, no unity of purpose. I stayed at the Vatican 3 times. I went and stayed with him. He has come here to our campus. And the last time when he came and saw me, he said, Samir, I am a father, I am a priest. But if I would have ever had a son, I would have liked him to be you. So that is a kind of relationship that people of different communities, different countries, different religions, different ages, and different occupations can have. And so I do have no idea, again, why this privilege honor was conferred on me. I'm just taking for the tradition that I got, and I would love that all of us learn to inculcate a spirit of dialogue and great respect for one another and always be open to what others think and others feel. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
We won't let Samir go so easily. एक शायरी तो बनती है जी बिल्कुल
अभी हम कॉलेज में बैठे हैं तो एक निदा फाजली का सुनाएंगे. 2 और 2 का जोड़ 4 हमेशा कहाँ होता है. 2 और 2 का जोड़ 4 हमेशा कहाँ होता है. यहाँ पे शुभा पंडित भी इंजीनियर है तो 2 और 2 का 4 ही करेंगे. सोच समझने वालों को थोड़ी नादानी दे मौला.
Thank you, Samir bhai. Thank you. Super.
Let's glide to the mystical land of Sufi music, a traditional and devotional form associated with Islamic mystics called Sufis. Its roots are largely from Persia, parts of the Arabic world, Pakistan, and India. Sufism encourages music as a way in making deep connections with the Creator. Sufi music seeks to unite listeners with the divine. Maya Somaiya School of Music and Performing Arts, Somaiya School of Music is here to present the mellifluous Sufi music to enrapture us. Let's welcome them with a warm round of applause. I'd like to introduce the performers. The faculty performers are Sunita Gangrade and Rupak Pawar. And the student performers are Yash Bari, Sagar Gore, Suhas Kamble, Pareen, Saili Sable, Prabhakar Raut, Charvi Thanki, Sejal Parekh, Hina Chedda, Daksha Thak, and Nikki Wadhwani. So let's begin the Sufi music. Give them a warm round of applause.
While we are waiting for the setup to take place, the mic is not ready yet. I am walking towards my favorite girls from TSS school. These are the band which is going to perform very soon for TSS in future. So do you guys remember the song that, here we go, take the mic. Who's going to take Tisha? Do you remember the song that we did for sports? Jeetega India. Can we just entertain people while this is happening? Come this side. Rui?
झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया। झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया। गए हैं जो छा गए हैं, जो दम ये ज़माना देखेगा। देखो जुनू क्या होता है, जिद क्या होती है, हमसे ज़माना सीखेगा। जीतेगा जीतेगा इंडिया जीतेगा, है दुआ हर दिल की, है यकीन लाखों का। जीतेगा जीतेगा इंडिया जीतेगा, है दुआ हर दिल की, है यकीन लाखों का।
Whoa!
Thank you. We need to buy some more time. Sorry. One more song.
Yeah, we need some more time.
About the independent wala. Shairi. Whenever you guys are ready, please tell me. I'm just trying to, get my student to perform while we are waiting. Go on.
बीतना बिताई रहना, बिरहा की जाई रहना। बीतना बिताई रहना, बिरहा की जाई रहना। भीगी हुई
Thank you, beta. Thank you. Super. We are really sorry about this technical hitch that's going on. Just trying to sort it out. In the meanwhile, बच्चे तो बच्चे, फिर हमारी प्रिंसिपल लोग क्यों पीछे रहना चाहिए? थोड़ा बहुत उनका भी मीठा उठा आवाज सुन लिया जाए. मनाली मैम किधर हो आप?
नैनों में बदरा छाए, बिजली से चमके हाय, ऐसे में बलब मोहे गरबा लगा ले। नैनों में बदरा छाए, बिजली से चमके हाय, ऐसे में बलब मोहे गरबा लगा ले। नैनों में बदरा छाए।
You're passing the mic to Supriya? Ma'am. No, we are going up. We are moving upward. We are moving upward. Shubha ma'am is requesting that she wants the mic.
Pros, sir, pros.
Pros, sir, this is the demand. Mahabaleshwar has to be repeated. Mahabaleshwar repeats. Sir, वहाँ से demand आ रहा है, मैं कुछ नहीं कर.
मैं गाना नहीं गाऊंगा. जब इंडिया में कम्युनल राइट्स हुए थे तो उस समय मैंने एक कविता लिखी थी. उस कविता की आखिरी के दो स्टैंजा, कविता तो काफी लंबी है, आखिरी दो स्टैंजा उसके ये हैं: प्रभु मुझे अधिकार आज दो दूत तुम्हारा बनने का, प्रभु मुझे अधिकार आज दो दूत तुम्हारा बनने का, धर्म जाति भाषा के ऊपर लिखूं नाम मानवता का, धर्म जाति भाषा के ऊपर लिखूं नाम मानवता का, मानवता के दीप जलें और प्रेम गीत सजते जाएं, मिट जाएं ये भू सीमाएं, बस मानव मानव रह जाए, बस मानव मानव रह जाए. थैंक यू.
क्या बात है सर. थैंक यू, थैंक यू. मूविंग ऑन. मिस्टर सोमैया, ऑफ कोर्स ही इज देयर, ही इज देयर. वो अब हम लोग सीढ़ियां चढ़ते जा रहे हैं, स्कूल से स्टार्ट किए, प्रिंसिपल पहुंचे, अभी थोड़े और प्रिंसिपल बाकी है ना. यू वांट द माइक प्लीज सुप्रिया? ही विल नेवर से नो. Please, you. Ma'am, please. Thank you. Hi, mic. Where's the mic? अरे शुभम मैम, अरे Supriya is good singer. Faraz want to sing? Faraz, we want to listen to the money man. सर आपसे जो तो कितना, हाउ कैन वी फॉरगेट यू? नहीं सर, माहौल जी आपका बनता है सर, बिल्कुल प्लीज आप सुन लीजिए इसको सर, प्लीज सबने प्लीज एक साथ में मैं प्लीज प्रीटी प्लीज. अरे आवाज ही नहीं आ रहा सर तक. सॉरी प्लीज प्लीज वन मोर टाइम. दो लाइन आपके सारे स्टूडेंट सर ऊपर.
ये माहौल आनंद का है, ये माहौल जो है सेलिब्रेशन का है, और इसी में जैसे यहाँ कहा गया और यहाँ पर जो प्रस्तुत होने जा रहे हैं, इस माहौल में हम उसकी भी याद करेंगे.
बिल्कुल सर ने कहा उसकी याद करेंगे. सॉरी इफ यू कांट सी हिज फिंगर गोइंग अप. या प्लीज.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जय वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जय पीड़ पराई जान रे पीड़ पराई जान रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तो पर दुखे उपकार करे तो मन अभिमान रे मन अभिमान रे वैष्णव जन तो ये जो भजन है बापू जी का बड़ा प्रिय भजन और गुजरात के बहुत ही संत नरसिंह मेहता जी का लिखा हुआ बापू जी का प्रिय भजन और इस भजन का ये जो इस राग में जो तर्ज बनाई गई स्वर रचना ये मेरे चाचा जी पंडित शंकरराव व्यास जी की बनाई हुई है। तो ये रचना जो है ये हमारे घर की है ऐसे मैं कहूँगा। आपको ये सुनकर बड़ा आनंद आएगा कि इस रचना की जो ओरिजिनल मूल स्वर रचना जो काठियावाड़ के लोक संगीत की रचना जो है ये भी मैं थोड़ा सा गुनगुना कर सुनाता हूँ और ये आप देखिए पूरी लोक संगीत की रचना है और इसको मेरे चाचा जी ने राग में निबद्ध करके ऐसी बनाई जो सभी गा सके। ओरिजिनल स्वर रचना है वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जय पीड़ पराई जान हे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जय पीड़ पराई जान रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तो मन अभिमान वैष्णव जन तो तेरे कहिए जय पीड़ पराई हाथ में एक तारी लेकर एक तारी बजाकर गाते हैं इस तरह का ये भजन है।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। Pretty please work.
Okay, so now I think over to Somaiya School of Music and Performing Arts.
I was just told there is 2 more minutes left and this 2 minutes का बिल्कुल फायदा उठाते हुए पब्लिक डिमांड पे मैं पहुंच गया समीर भाई के पास।
कहीं कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जा कभी यूं ही जब हुई बोझल सांसें भर आई बैठे बैठे जब यूं ही आहें कभी मचल के प्यार से चल के
पर नजर न आए, नजर न आए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए, चुपके से आए मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में, कोई सपनों के दीप जलाए, दीप जलाए। कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए, सांझ की।
We were waiting for a bhai बहन का जुगलबंदी, but now she's going to take over. Ma'am, come on. We got a minute, so you can do that.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो। आज जाने की जिद ना करो।
Thank you so much, everyone. We ready for it now?
हेलो हेलो
चेक 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 चेक
चेक चेक चेक। हेलो चेक, हेलो चेक चेक।
हेलो हेलो चेक हेलो
हेलो चेक, हेलो चेक, हेलो चेक, हेलो हेलो हेलो
चेक चेक हेलो हेलो।
चेहरे पे लिख के लाया हूँ, तुमसे क्या मांगूं मैं, तुम खुद ही समझ लो।
मौला
पे मौला मरम्मत मुकद्दर की कर दो मौला मेरे मौला।
भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली।
बदरीनों में भर डाले आंसू, सिल दिए मैंने दर्दों को दिल में।
बदरीनों में भर डाले आंसू, सिल दिए मैंने दर्दों को दिल में।
जब तलक तू बनाने न बिगड़ी, घर से तेरे न जाए सवारी।
जब तलक तू बनाने न बिगड़ी, घर से तेरे न जाए सवारी।
भर तो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर तो झोली आका जी, भर तो झोली हम सबकी, भर तो झोली
भाभी जी, भर दो झोली मेरी सरकार मदीना, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं न जाऊंगा खाली।
was absolutely soulful and captivating. Let's give them one more round of big applause.
सुनीता मैम, I hope आपकी बेटी की तबीयत ठीक है अभी? I think this was worth waiting for this performance. And Sunita ma'am की बेटी hospital में, she was there yesterday also for a rehearsal and today also to perform for us. Thank you so much, ma'am. I did pray for her and I know the whole audience is going to pray for her now. She'll be back home soon, inshallah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to get here. Come here. Thank you, volunteers. So we conclude this spectacular 8. I'm sorry. Sorry. I've been asked to wait, sorry. So to conclude this Foundation Day ceremony, on a great note, I request Secretary Somaiya Trust, Lieutenant General Jagbir Singh sir, to propose the vote of thanks.
Volunteers.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a wonderful morning. We started with the wonderful innovations that we saw by young students, innovators who are the future of this country. And then the electrifying performances by the students, energetic performances with the grand finale from the School of Music. And in between, we had the good fortune of listening to Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee and to the President of the Somaiya Vidyavihar Trust and Chancellor Somaiya Vidyavihar University, sharing his thoughts on what is going on and what is there likely to be in the future. Now, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee spoke a lot about preservation of culture. And this is something that we all need to lay a lot of emphasis on. We are a country which has a proud culture, heritage, which we don't talk about. There are countries in the world which are new, just born. I mean, you look at the United States of America, 500 years old. They have no history. They create history. We have history, and we don't show that history. We are living today in a world where it's modern. We need to move with the times, yes. But we need to keep in touch with our culture, with our roots. Because if we miss that out, we'll be like rootless wonders. And you know what trees without roots are? They have no standing. They fall. So while we must lay emphasis, we must be proud of our culture. We must lay more and more emphasis and be glued to it, but at the same time move ahead. The Provost gave his two verses of his, or two paragraphs of his poetry that he had created during the riots. This is something that I, during my service, have had the unfortunate opportunities to have been involved in controlling communal rights. And I can tell you it is not something which anyone would like. There is no religion which is better than the other. You know, in the armed forces, we take on the religion of our troops. And we have no separate religious places. We have Sarv Dharm Sthals, where there's a mandir, there's a gurdwara, there's a masjid, there's a church, all in one room, in one big hall. And if any one of those people, the Pandit is missing, the Granthi is missing, the Maulvi takes on the role of the Panditji. So it's not a question of, and God made everyone equal. It's just that we follow the religions in the families we were born into. We were taught how to worship God in a particular manner because I was born in a particular family, which followed or practiced a particular religion. That's it. But if we try to get into competition as to which one is better than the other, that's where mankind is today. And I think for all of us in a place of education, where we lay a great emphasis on equality for everyone, here there is nobody who is higher, lower, everybody is on a similar ground. Everybody is provided similar opportunities to grow. And I'm very proud to say that the chairman, the trust, which was created and founded by the founder on the grounds of giving back to society without discrimination between color, caste and creed, religion. And I'm so proud to say that we continue to follow the legacy. And I'm sure with everyone who has been a member of this family and continues to be a member of the Somaiya Vidyavihar family and the larger Somaiya family, we all are privileged to be part of this. And I think this is something which each one of us should state with pride. I won't take too much of a time because at the end of a wonderful program, it won't be in order to pontificate over things, but I just thought that since we talked about culture and preservation of culture and keeping in touch, these are young, impressionable minds who come here to study and can be swayed by whatever is, laid emphasis on and taught to them, or whatever is going on in society at this point in time. But in a place of education, we need to be, there's a difference between literacy and education. So we must learn to differentiate. We must learn to understand what is right and what is wrong. And each one of us knows what is right and what is wrong. I mean, it's not that we need to be taught that. We all know what is right and what is wrong. But if we keep following things that are not right, over a period of time, you start believing that that is right. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity while proposing a word of thanks to everybody who's participated in this function, for the organizers, the efforts that they've taken, for all the people who came here, who performed in front of us, and all the award winners. And let me tell you, giving awards is not, or finding winners is not easy. The competition is very tough. Who to select and who to leave. Unfortunately, somebody has to get selected. It's not that the others are not there. The others are all very close. Similarly, for the institutions, both schools and colleges. And therefore, if somebody's got the award, my congratulations to all of them who've got the awards, but the others are all winners as well. So please remember that. And at the end of it, if we all do well, Somaiya Vidyavihar wins. And if Somaiya Vidyavihar wins, society wins and the country wins. And I like that what the students of Somaiya school said. जीतेंगे हम जीत चुके हैं. It's not जीतेंगे हम. इसको आगे लेके जाना है. And that's how we'll all move forward. And thank you all so much for being here today. Unfortunately, the chief guest had to leave. And one can only thank him in absentia for having taken the time out to be with us. And to each one of you and us all, a very happy Foundation Day. And may Somaiya Vidyavihar continue to prosper and grow. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I request everyone to rise for the national anthem?
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविण उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। भारत माता की भारत माता की भारत माता की जय। Thank you.
I request the dignitaries to proceed for lunch to the Gargi Plaza. Can I request the volunteers to please assist them and take them to the Gargi Plaza for lunch? Thank you, everyone.